It's a question of the vision, of the scale of the complex. And we know of no other Stone Age culture that thought in those kind of terms, of creating a gigantic, seemingly ceremonial complex.
The world is full of mysteries so fascinating, they shatter everything we think we know about the past. But some of the most extraordinary are hidden underground. Vast cities carved into stone, stretching for miles with tunnels, chambers, and endless halls. They weren't built with modern machines, yet their precision is undeniable. Were they simple shelters, or proof of civilizations far more advanced than history dares to admit? Each discovery whispers of a forgotten world buried in time. Number 7. The Wieliczka Salt Mine. Located in Poland, this feels less like a mine and more like a hidden world sculpted beneath the earth. Opened in the 13th century, it began as a search for rock salt, once so valuable it was called white gold. Generations of miners carved through the earth, but they left behind more than tunnels and chambers. With the very same salt they were extracting, they built something astonishing. Chapels appeared underground, their altars and walls shimmering with crystal. Chandeliers glittered from ceilings, casting light across statues and carvings that seemed to transform stone into faith and devotion. Among the most striking features is a detailed salt relief of Da Vinci's The Last Supper, a reminder that the workers here were not only laborers, but artists. As centuries passed, the mine stretched more than 1,000 feet down, a vast city hidden from the world above. Though salt production stopped in 2007, Wieliczka's legacy endures. Visitors now descend to witness its halls, its artistry, and even its spa, where the air is said to carry healing properties. It is a place where industry, faith, and imagination fuse to create a subterranean masterpiece that continues to astonish all who enter. Yet while Wieliczka astonishes with beauty, Cappadocia reveals something far larger: entire hidden cities. Number 6. Derinkuyu and the underground cities of Cappadocia. In the 1960s, a man in Cappadocia set out to renovate his home. When he knocked down a wall, he never expected to reveal a passageway that plunged into darkness. What he stumbled upon would become one of the greatest archaeological surprises of the modern age: the lost underground city of Derinkuyu. As explorers pressed deeper into the earth, they realized this was not a cave, but an entire metropolis carved with astonishing detail and purpose. Derinkuyu extends 11 levels below the ground, with hundreds of entrances and tunnels weaving outward to connect with other hidden settlements. Within its depths are stables, kitchens, water wells, communal halls, and burial chambers, all organized with a sophistication that defies the idea of primitive survival. Thousands of people once lived here, side by side with their livestock, sustained by ingenious ventilation shafts and storage systems that made life underground possible. And Derinkuyu is not alone. Cappadocia itself is a landscape both surreal and secretive. Towering stone spires and sweeping valleys hide more than 200 underground villages and at least 40 full cities, many of them linked in a vast subterranean network. Each civilization that passed through this region built upon the work of those before them, layering history within the rock. What began as an accidental discovery in a villager's home revealed a world designed to endure, proof that beneath Cappadocia lies one of humanity's most extraordinary achievements, where entire societies once thrived out of sight from the world above. From thriving worlds carved in stone, we now descend into a legend sleeping beneath the sea. Number 5. Japan's Sunken City or Nature's Illusion. In 1987, a diver exploring the waters off Japan's southern Ryukyu Islands came across something that seemed to belong to another world. Just 25 meters beneath the waves, he saw vast stone steps with edges so sharp and surfaces so smooth, they looked deliberately carved. This submerged structure, now called the Yonaguni Monument, stretches 50 meters long and 20 meters wide, rising like a pyramid from the seabed. Its scale and symmetry quickly earned it the nickname Japan's Atlantis. For decades, debate has raged over what Yonaguni truly is. Some believe it may be the work of the Jomon people, who inhabited these islands as far back as 12,000 BC, suggesting it could be over 10,000 years old. If true, it would rewrite our understanding of ancient civilizations in the Pacific. Others argue it is nothing more than a natural formation, pointing to geological parallels such as the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, where volcanic activity created equally striking shapes without human hands. Even so, Yonaguni continues to inspire fascination. Its narrow passageways, sharp angles, and seemingly arched entrances look eerily architectural, teasing the mind with possibilities. Whether carved by nature or by people long forgotten, the monument remains one of the world's most mysterious underwater wonders, inviting those who dive its depths to question where history ends and legend begins. Far from the sea, another mystery was unearthed, not by divers, but beneath a wine cellar in Italy. Number 4. Italy's underground Etruscan pyramids. Beneath the medieval city of Orvieto, Italy, lies a discovery that has left archaeologists both excited and perplexed. It began almost by accident, when a set of Etruscan-style stairs was spotted carved into the wall of a wine cellar. Digging revealed tunnels, then a slanted wall that seemed to form the side of a pyramid. As they descended, the stairs continued with them, drawing the excavators deeper into a mystery that shows no sign of ending soon. The deeper they dug, the more traces of the past appeared. Pottery fragments dating to the 5th and 6th centuries BC emerged, along with artifacts from as early as 1000 BC. More than 150 Etruscan inscriptions were uncovered, offering rare glimpses into a language still largely undeciphered. At one point, archaeologists broke into a tunnel that led to a second underground pyramid, proving that what they had found was no isolated structure. Theories have swirled, yet no firm answers have emerged. It is not a quarry. It is not a cistern. Its purpose remains unknown. The Etruscans themselves are one of history's great enigmas, a people who thrived in central Italy before vanishing into the Roman Empire. Their art, metalwork, and commerce were celebrated, yet their daily lives remain elusive. These pyramids may finally hold the clues. Each step downward takes us closer to understanding a civilization that has guarded its secrets for over 2 millennia. Centuries later and hundreds of miles away, another buried world surfaced. Not beneath rock, but beneath a modern city. Number 3. The forgotten Roman city. In 2012, workers digging a new metro line in the heart of Sofia, Bulgaria, struck something far older than concrete or steel. Beneath the city streets lay the remains of Serdica, a once flourishing metropolis that had thrived under the Greeks, Romans, and Byzantines. For a time, it was even home to Constantine the Great, the first Christian Roman emperor, who lived there while considering a new capital for his empire. What the excavations revealed was not a forgotten outpost, but the bones of a cosmopolitan city that had once stood at the center of power and trade. The ruins date largely from the period when Serdica served as the capital of the Roman province of Inner Dacia, its golden age. Archaeologists uncovered traces of daily life that made the ancient city feel alive again. Floor mosaics decorated with Roman vine leaves, private bathhouses built for comfort, and early sewage systems that spoke of urban sophistication. Among the more unusual finds was a wheel of fortune, likely used in rituals to bring good luck to its inhabitants. Today, the ruins of Serdica stand preserved as an open-air museum, seamlessly blending with Sofia's modern landscape. Visitors can walk the same paths once crossed by emperors, merchants, and citizens, witnessing how layers of history were built upon one another. What began as an infrastructure project revealed that beneath the pulse of a modern capital lies a city that once shaped the course of empires. But far from Europe's buried empires, high in the Andes, another mystery was etched into stone. Number 2. The mysterious stone faces of Marcahuasi Plateau. High in the Andes Mountains, there is a plateau where the stones themselves seem alive with meaning. This is Marcahuasi, a windswept place where towering rocks appear to take the form of faces, animals, and even monuments. Some visitors swear one giant figure is a mirror image of the Egyptian Sphinx, though rougher and more weathered. To stand there is to feel as if you are surrounded by silent guardians, watching from a time beyond memory. For decades, people have argued about how these shapes came to be. Geologists point to erosion, insisting that wind and rain sculpted the rocks into their strange forms. Yet others are convinced the resemblances are too precise to dismiss. Local legends and bold theories suggest ancient hands may have carved them, perhaps even a civilization lost to history. The mystery deepens with more outlandish ideas: aliens, hidden powers, and energy fields said to radiate healing from the stones. One archaeologist even claimed, based on a dream, that a biblical tribe once traveled to Peru and carved crude echoes of Egyptian wonders. Whether born of nature or of human design, Marcahuasi refuses to be ordinary. Its stone faces stare across the Andes like eternal witnesses, leaving visitors with the unsettling feeling that the mountain itself remembers a story we have long forgotten. And just as the Andes hold their silent watchers, Malta hides a temple that seems to breathe. Number 1. The Hidden Heartbeat Temple beneath Malta. On the island of Malta lies a structure unlike anything else in the world. The Hal Saflieni Hypogym is the only known prehistoric underground temple, carved into the rock around 2500 BC. From the outside, there is no sign of the vast chambers below, yet once inside, the passageways unfold into 3 levels of rooms where the dead were laid to rest and mysterious rituals once took place. Thousands of human bones have been uncovered here, a reminder that this was not just a sanctuary, but a necropolis, a place where life and death were carefully intertwined. One of its most fascinating features is the oracle room. A small carved niche in the wall produces an echo so powerful that a single voice can resonate through the entire complex. In other chambers, those echoes transform into a low thrum, a sound hauntingly similar to a human heartbeat. Many believe these acoustic effects were not accidental, but an intentional part of the rites performed here. The Hypogym's mysteries do not end with sound. Its architecture aligns with the equinox sun. Its stonework recalls the scale of places like Stonehenge and Baalbek, and its ceilings are painted with red ochre spirals that still cling to the rock after thousands of years. It stands as proof that long before recorded history, people were capable of building with both precision and imagination, leaving behind a subterranean masterpiece that continues to unsettle and inspire. From salt mines turned into cathedrals to temples that seem to breathe with sound, these underground wonders remind us that history still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Were these places the work of survival alone, or echoes of knowledge far beyond their time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more discoveries.